And now, as we say at the Muppets, it's time to get things started!
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, dreamers! We're here at the D23 Expo! Yeah. And of course, because it is a huge Disney fan event, we did have to dress up in our costumes. Can you guys guess who we are? Our suspenders and our boobly hats. Do you guys know who we are? Leave a comment if you know.
Also, forget, we're Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yes, Hunter wanted to be Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I don't know which is which. Are you Tweedledee and I'm Tweedledum? Or
I
am
would say Tweedledee and you're Tweedledum.
Hey, works for me. Favorite dude. All right, you're my second favorite? Is that okay? Well,
You're my first favorite.
There you go.
Anything when he realizes he's a part of something bigger, a team of people who share that conviction and change the world. So what do you say? You ready to change the world?
Please welcome Marvel's head of television and executive producer, Jeff Loeb.
I sort of thought it was important that because, again, this goes back to us being here for the first show. And so us being here for the last season to bring out our newest cast member, someone who you've come to know and love as Deke, Mr. Jeff Ward. And then, of course, none of this is possible without our director, our agent, our Sarge, Mr. Clark Gregg.
I do want a show is over. But I gotta say, I don't think I allowed myself to feel the impact until I saw our sets gone.
And remembered the day when they first built that cargo hold of the plane, which then became the cargo hold of the Zephyr. Not that you could tell, they were so different.
Production value.
But that, seeing that built was such a big moment for us.
Huge.
Wow, the size of this thing and what we had ahead of us, and now they've pulled it.
They've got a whole season of that still ahead of them.
So fun. No, she's too
busy being a Disney legend. And apparently crossing the streams and being announced as a cast member, she is Mulan DeLorean. But I do feel funny, because usually when we're here, you know, everyone's busy, they're working, they have jobs already. Many of them working over at the theme park that you could see them later. But I wish they were here. I wish we could be with them somehow, Jeff. I know that the show, you know, doesn't come back for like 10 months, so I know we can't really.
Well,
It is.
They have Hank.
You guys know we love Pandora at Walt Disney World. Well, they have a whole display here about the movie and how they shot Avatar. Inside the world of Avatar, and we're gonna go check it out. We're a little excited because we love Pandora at Disney World. So we're a little excited. There is so much to do here at the D23 Expo. You have panels where you can learn about sneak peeks about things at the Disney parks or Disney characters or Marvel. Oh, I love the panels. We went to one for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and got to actually watch season 7's first episode. It's not even coming out until next summer, and we already got to see it. So you have all these amazing insider, behind-the-scene panels that you can go to. You have shopping, and let me say, tons and tons of shopping. And then you have all these experiences, and you can see costumes. There was one section that had villains and heroes, all about the costuming. There was a Star Wars section. There's a parade that goes down the middle of the whole convention center. It was crazy. You have all kinds of celebrities here. We have seen so many amazing celebrities during the D23 Expo. And if you're a Disney fan, this is just, I get goosebumps. This is just the epic place to be for Disney fans.
We're at stage 28, and we're gonna see another panel. And this one has Kermit the Frog, and it is Disney Channel's Amphibia and Big City Green. And it's awesome because I'm so excited to see Kermit the Frog. It's gonna be so great.
You know what? It's just so great to be here. You know, for years I've just been your typical singing, dancing, talking frog who happens to work with bears, pigs, rats, and whatevers. Yes, and creators of two incredible shows, Big City Greens and Amphibia. So these folks have an amazing hour planned for you today, filled with fun and surprises, so stick around because you don't want to miss any of it. And now, as we say at the Muppets, it's time to get things started! Producers of Big City Greens, Chris and Shane Holton, the Holton brothers! There, you guys. Thank you. Let's give a big hi-ho to the cast of the show. Please welcome the voice of Tilly, Mary Harrington. The voice of Grandma, Artemis Bedani. And Bill Green himself, Bob Jones. Holly. And here's the voice of Anne, Brenda Song. As well as story editor and co-producer, Jack Mariolo. And let's meet the rest of the voices from Amphibia, Disney legend, and the voice of Hop Pop, Bill Farmer.
Big City Greens is a show about a country family that follows the Green family. They move from the country to the big city. We follow Cricket Green, who is a mischievous and curious little boy, actually voiced by my brother, Chris Houghton, right here.
Hello, everybody. Chris Green here.
And Cricket is usually hanging out with his strange and very unique sister, Tilly Green, voiced by Mary Ev. Yeah. And Cricket and Tilly move with their dad, Bill, played by Bob Joel's down at the bottom there. Hey, how you doing? Bill is a worried and anxious single dad and farmer, and they all move into Grandma's house. And Grandma's played by the wonderful artist Danny right here.
It is worse. All the people here look like giant frogs.
Reveal, the Greens are suddenly surrounded by Sprig, Hop Pop, and Polly Planter.
They are frogs.
I don't think we're in Big City anymore.
This is Amphibia, home to respectable frogs, not whatever you folks are.
A little hill right down the side. And then, and this is a little bit important, but when you do the final bunny ear, make sure that it is a little bit overlapped. That knot, it's overlapping just a tiny little bit. Just like this. Check it out.
No comments, Artemis.
Nothing.
Okay, off of these two eyes, we're gonna draw his chin, which is basically a big semicircle, like so. And then this kind of connects a straight line, or not, just kind of connected in there, Artemis.
The executive producer and star of Blackish, Lawrence Fishburne. Well, glad to have you here, but are you looking for the Blackish panel, Lawrence? Because we were just talking about animation with our friends from Amphibia and Big City Greens.
Yeah, I know, Kermit. I'm into animation too. I guess you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know.
Well, yeah, I'm into animation, and I thought maybe you'd be interested in hearing about a sort of secret animation project I've been working on.
What?
Anybody interested in hearing about a secret animation?
Yes, Lawrence. Yes, please, please.
I'm very excited then to tell you about a brand new collaboration between Disney Channel and Marvel Animation called Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Kermit the Frog here.
There's a bunch of them right there.
There's a Venomized.
That's a bunch of them. Look at them all. Oh, like wigs.
I want a wig. Can I get a wig? Look at the long one.
I want a bunch of pins.
Mom, they're $17.99 and they look awesome.
Awesome.
I want to get one now.
we're gonna walk through the Disney Parks section here at D23 Expo. So many new things are getting announced while we're here. Construction, new things at Epcot, huge, mind-blowing, but a few exciting things right there. Hunter and I both are super excited about Tron coming to Magic Kingdom. Who else is so excited about this? Leave a comment below. But they have the cart right here. How awesome is that? They even have the cast member costumes as well, and then a bunch of things in the back just about all the expansions coming to Walt Disney World. And you guys know we love Disney, so we're so excited about that. So stay tuned, because later on while we're here at D23 Expo, we're going to that panel for Disney Parks where they are going to announce all these new things popping up at Disney World, so stay tuned for that. We're in the Disney Dream Store here at D23 Expo, and this is amazing. There is merchandise that you can only get here at D23, including exclusive Dapper Dan merchandise and Disney balloon merchandise. Amazing. Hunter and I are walking through here and we're like, we want that, we want that, we want that. There's so many cute things. Like, look at the shirt. This is totally adorable. And the dress, Dapper Dan dress. Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna leave here spending a little bit of money.
Smells good.
But it's a limited collection.
So you guys know we love the whole H2O line. Well, there is a limited edition Little Mermaid line that's out. Oh, and it smells really good. All right. And it's a 3-step process, and it's supposed to really hydrate your skin, which, living in Florida, we need that.
X-Stunt Princess Leia headband is a collaboration between us and her, because we are creating a special designer series collection.
Our very last panel here at D23 Expo is the Disney Parks panel, which you guys know we love Disney World, we love Disneyland, you know, Tokyo Disney. We are very excited about this panel. So are you guys ready? They're going to release several new secrets at this panel. So stay tuned for some really good stuff.
Okay, I see sun that says
Spiraling journeys through time and space, undersea cities, and a little purple dragon singing of inspiration. So these moments were powerful, but they aren't what truly connected me to Epcot. Instead, what stuck with me are the ideals that Epcot embodies most. The power of hope, the power of possibility, and the power of wonder.
We'll bring them to life in amazing new ways. We're also adding new scenes to reflect the universal nature of the human experience. And in addition to the fresh narration, you'll have a new guide. In each moment of your journey, you'll follow a magical light that we call our story light, which will play a central role in the experience. The story light will come to life in dynamic ways, giving each scene energy and stunning beauty while creating a narrative that ties your journey together. Spaceship Earth has stood for 37 years as an icon of Epcot, Walt Disney World, and the Walt Disney Company. And we are excited to evolve this unique attraction in a way that will resonate with the wide array of guests who visit Walt Disney World. Now, as you leave Spaceship Earth through a newly designed exit space, you'll come to one of the most breathtaking views of any of our parks. You'll look out at a completely transformed Epcot with sweeping views as far as World Showcase. And we call this Dreamer's Point because Galactic Star Cruiser, which will immerse you and your fellow travelers in that galaxy far, far away. Your vessel is the Halcyon, a glamorous starliner. And once on board, you'll cruise to the galaxy for 2 days and 2 nights while becoming the hero of your very own Star Wars adventure. And as with any cruise, your fellow guests will board and depart together. But unlike most cruises, every experience, from dining to unique activities, are part of an immersive Star Wars story. Throughout your journey, you'll be invited to delve deeper into the adventure by interacting with the characters, crew, and the passengers you meet, and become part of the action that unfolds all around you.
Should we go on a space cruise? All right. Your adventure begins at Walt Disney World when you check in at the terminal for your departure day. You and your crew are then invited into a launch pod that blasts you off into space. And through the window above, you'll see stars whooshing by until you see the Star Cruiser in the distance. It gets closer and closer until you connect up with the Halcyon. And then, you know those great Star Wars doors? They open with a and you emerge into the atrium beyond. Here, you spend the next 2 days and 2 nights living on board the spaceship. And everything, from an alien crew to the fact that absolutely every window has a view out into space. This, of course, includes the one in your well-appointed cabin. We hope you'll enjoy the ever-changing vistas as the ship progresses from place to place. Throughout your journey, you'll share your adventures with some interesting characters, some of whom you'll be meeting for the very first time, and some you may already know. But because this is Star Wars, you might suspect that not all is going to go according to plan. You never know who you may encounter on your adventure. And be wary of who you make allegiances with, because the choices you make affect the course of your journey and ultimately determines how your Star Wars story unfolds. As we've mentioned, this immersive experience includes your activities, onboard dining experiences, and most importantly, it is an opportunity to live your multi-day story as it unfolds and interweaves with the crew, other passengers, and those Star Wars characters. And it all connects to your planet excursion, or port day, to Black Spire Outpost on Batuu. It also includes some thrilling activities on board the ship. One of the activities that I'm most excited about is that for the first time, both kids and grown-ups alike will get to face off against a training remote while wielding a lightsaber. Reaching within and discovering any nascent connection with the Force that you may have could prove valuable. You'll also be invited to visit some of the working portions of the ship, like the bridge. Here, you'll get to learn a bit about the ship's systems, like navigation and defense. You'll even get to try your hand at operating them. And while the Halcyon never anticipates any galactic conflict, These defense skills that you just learned might come in handy later. Just saying. And perhaps you'll even discover some hidden spaces deep in the mechanics of the ship, where secret Allegiance members may hold meetings, or where you may just be called upon to become a hero.
We thought this would be an incredible opportunity to add another unique destination to our ports of call. So we scoured the Bahamas and the Caribbean for an ideal location that would enable us to create all new magic while celebrating the unique culture of this amazing region. And today, I'm beyond excited to officially share the location of this new Disney-owned and managed port of call. It's known as Lighthouse Point to those in the Bahamas, and it's found on the breathtaking island of Eleuthera. We are creating a one-of-a-kind destination that aligns with our company's long-standing and deep commitment to the environment, while creating economic opportunity and strengthening the community on the island of Eleuthera. Now, isn't that beautiful?
Lighthouse Point, this Lighthouse Point site, first of all, is gigantic. And it is so beautiful, so full of nature. We want to focus on preserving that nature and use our designs to call attention to the extraordinary quality of the place itself. If you just look at these pictures of the rock forms that are all along the edge of this island, you can see how this place already has this magic spell all its own. So we're going to create a kind of seaside adventure camp that touches very lightly on the surface of this extraordinary land. We've already begun capturing visual samples of trees, flowers, fish, birds, bugs, shells, sand. And this is going to become the inspiration for the colors and the patterns in all of our designs. We want to draw attention to the natural beauty of Lighthouse Point, and we'll be directly involved in conservation efforts to preserve and protect the environment, because that's what creates that beauty. Sharing this story is really important to us. Disney has maintained a 60-year-long commitment to environmental stewardship. We've acted upon it in big and small ways all around the world. The most obvious example being the Disney Conservation Fund, which now has awarded more than $75 million in grants to conservation programs all around the world, including the Bahamas. So the Bahamas is not just a place of stunning natural beauty. There's also a fascinating cultural tradition of food, music, storytelling, dance, and the island of Eleuthera in particular, where Lighthouse Point sits, is full of artists. So we'll be working with painters and sculptors, musicians, storytellers, weavers, artists of every kind, much like we did with Aulani in Hawaii, to create a completely unique destination that is saturated with the Bahamian culture and then imbued with Disney's magic.
Ships say a lot about who we are as storytellers. Each ship is unique, with names that embody the experience of sailing with Disney and the power of our stories. And today, I am so excited to share the name of our fifth ship. But to do it, I'm going to need a little help.
D23 was amazing. We had so much fun. I loved wearing the costumes. Everyone was so sweet. And then we got all these insider tips about what's coming to Walt Disney World, as well as our favorite Marvel movies and even Disney Channel. So we had a great time. I hope you guys did too. We'll see you next time. Keep on dreaming.